All right. Test. Test.
Test.
Test. Test.
Would you want to know all of history? So everything of history, you know for a fact what actually happened. Or have the ability to predict the future?
Future for me.
Okay, why?
Because first of all, I don't care about history at all. So there's that. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking
But you
care.
realize how much things you could know and
I don't care.
You know the reality.
You know how much money I could make if I knew the winning lottery number? Like, I don't care. I don't care. What happened, happened. I don't give a shit. It's in the past. It's done. But for me, yes, future all the way. Like, I could get ahead of the game. I could know what's coming. I can use it to profit.
Not with your personality.
But I can, yes, future all the way for me.
Yes, but you would also know when everyone you love is going to die.
That's true. But then I could make the most of that time.
Would you want to know that?
Not necessarily, but
you would tell them that?
If they wanted to know.
No, you don't tell them that. No way.
If they wanted to know, why not? Why have a gift if I can't share it? If they want to know, and they really want to know.
So you're right. It's interesting from a fortune perspective, right? Because you could predict. You could
you could be rich.
I know who's going to win the next 3 Super Bowls and bet money and accumulate through sports and stuff like that. But
right, you could be Biff Tanner and in the alternate universe of Back to the Future.
Right. But would you want to know stuff that you just don't want to know? Like when your own self is going to pass away, right? So it's like how would you want to deal with that?
The way this is saying you could predict the future doesn't mean you see all of the future. So predicting,
but you're going to get curious. You're going to be like,
well, then that's on you,
right?
Like
exactly.
I would that my death would not be something that I would want to know, because I just assume that you two are involved somehow, right. And I'm like, you know what? Some things are better left not known.
Oh, we've already said it's like on your 100th birthday party, I'm still going to be alive from sucking the entities from other podcasters, right? Sucking out their souls.
Of course.
Right?
Of course. That's right.
And we're going to
see that movie.
You're going to be at the big family party, and Nick and I are going to get up, and I'm just going to behead you right there in front of everybody.
Yeah. That's going to be beautiful.
I'll be sitting.
I can't wait. Toss the head across the table and just see it.
You're going to have him as like with the X lightsabers like Anakin, and I'll be sitting up there like Palpatine and just go, do it. And you just, just right off.
That's right.
Clean off.
And then Nick and I just get absorbed into the Force.
I'm pretty sure you two have just described our next promotional video we're about to do.
Yeah.
Yep. We have that production budget as well. We need to do that for sure.
Good.
For sure. That is an interesting question, though, really. To predict it,
how would we kill each other?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's too many unknowns. I don't want to know. I'd be too. I want to know from the fortune and fame type stuff. But the same token, there's a lot to not knowing the future and living your life and trying to live it in the moment. And like, would you?
I don't like that.
I don't know. Like even this podcast, it's like we're doing this. We're trying to have fun with it. If we knew for sure it's never going to amount to anything, would it be demoralizing, or would you just? Or do you still show up and have fun? But you know what? Whatever job you're doing, if you know ultimately you're not going anywhere, you would instantly lose your passion for it and dreams and hopes.
No, because that's the way I can see what my life is like, and I still go on.
I'll take the history. That's what I'll take. That's me.
That's because you lived through most of it. All right, so for the next. Right. All right, so
what about you? You didn't answer.
Didn't I?
No.
Oh,
Not really.
I would definitely do the I'd do the history.
Okay.
I'm so curious about like things that happened in the past. I mean, to know what for fact of everything that's ever happened, you could become rich knowing that too.
Like how the pyramids get built, you would know.
Right. You could find out some things that people don't want to know. And like we've already established, I'm a villain. I would blackmail people.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
I
Right.
would have world governments paying me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
definitely the history part for me.
Yep.
All right. I got another one. Gentlemen.
You make a killing on Jeopardy. Think about that. You kill on Jeopardy.
Right?
Kill.
Well,
Actually, not necessarily, because they might have the wrong answers. Only you know the actual truth.
right.
Let's just say the
Ooh,
answers
that's a
on the
good
cue
point.
card. What is what it like? No, that's not. But like no, but that's what
not
actually happened. They're like, that's not what
right.
we have done. That's not the answer they were looking for.
Good point.
Good call. Because predicting the future, you could just predict what happened a half hour before and then go back and watch it and you know all the answers.
That is true. Anyway, that's a good question. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, if you knew everything that actually happened in history, you just sound like a crackpot. Because everybody would be like, you're like, no, here's what really happened. I'd be like,
yep,
okay, dude, like, what? Because you'd be the only one that would know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be considered a conspiracy theorist and all that shit.
Exactly.
Everybody, Gen X Brian with Millennial Nick and Zennial Dean. You know, we need more people besides Nick's mom watching us. Give us a like and subscribe.
Ham gravy.